Hi everyone, this is Jaya. I'm doing a Facebook Live after a really long time. I hope many of you are able to join this and watch me on this live. It'll be great to interact with all of you and be able to answer any questions that you have. So if you have any questions while I'm talking, just go ahead and type out the question. I'll try to look at the questions throughout the whole video and answer any questions that you might have. I also have Nikki helping me out with the live, and so in case I miss any of the questions, she might be there answering some of your questions. So just so that all of you can also be aware of something is that we are giving away 2 gift cards during this event. You can see all the details in the very first pinned comment. So you can see, hi Robin, if you look through the comments of this live, you will see the first pinned comment is about all the rules and everything about the giveaway. So I hope good luck to all of you, whoever can win it, that'll be amazing. So we started this year with a plan that we are going to be doing a lot more of these lives so that we can interact with all of you, we can answer your questions, and to be more present with all of you, because the company has always been run in a way where we always listen to what our customers have to say. All our design suggestions come from our customers, and we just like to do things that will make you happy. So I'm hoping that these live sessions will also help you, just be able to communicate with us. You know that every time you send us an email, I get to see them if there is a question that you have, or if you want to, just give us some suggestions. And I'm always looking at it every time I'm creating new designs. So you have to know that whatever you say, we hear you. Hi Kylie. And so this year, to get started, I just wanted to tell you all of the new products that we have brought in. So we did our first set of products that we launched this year. Thank you. I know that there will be many questions about this because this is one of my favorite prints from last year. We put it on a hoodie, if you all remember, but we are bringing it on a dress. I just got the first sample and I am in love with this print. Look at how beautiful, bright, vibrant it is. So it's our botanical blooms. It's available as a hoodie right now. Thank you, Kali. So it's going to be coming soon. Not this month, but maybe in the next couple of months. I don't exactly remember when it's supposed to arrive right now. So we launched leggings to start with this year. I know that these are not our normal leggings. These are the synthetic leggings that we launched, but there were so many people who absolutely loved wearing this. And all of you know, Erin, our head of customer service, she literally had been asking us to bring these back for the longest time. And we had been getting a lot of requests from our customers because they're super stretchy, super soft, and of course not the best for those who like to wear cotton. But the synthetic leggings, the prints are much more vibrant on them. They fit really well. So for those of you who don't mind wearing synthetic, it's something that you should look at. But we still are going to be bringing a lot more cotton leggings, many of the printed ones. And then one of the other new designs that we just launched, which was a part of our January release, was this one. This is our Celtic Cats twirl dress. So if you look closely, we always bring something in green, close to green. I know this one has a blue background, but I figured there's enough green on it. And we always like to do something for St. Patrick's Day. So the first couple of things that we always plan for is St. Patrick's Day and Pi Day. Those are the March vacations. Once in a while, we do bring something for Valentine's Day, but somehow we've always noticed that clothing is not like a big thing for Valentine's Day, and so we really don't bring too much for that. We have a red dress, but we always plan for St. Patrick's Day and Pi Day. Those are two of our favorite things to plan for. And so since we had last 2 years, we had always launched a green dress for St. Patrick's Day. So I figured that just to do something little different, I feel like because of the amount of green there is in the print, it does look like a green dress, but if you look closely, the background is blue and then the print is green. And we still wanted to keep up the clover leaves. And if you look closely, there are cats inside the clover leaf. So this is what we had been trying for. Every time we've launched a cat-themed print, we have the palazzo pants. So this print comes in a twirl dress, smocked, a top with smocked neck, and the palazzo pants. I'm so happy, Joanna, that you love this print. So when I was creating this print, I was like, how can we make it different? Because, clover leaf is there everywhere. And of course, if you're not a cat person, you'll probably not be very happy with this print. But it's really, you can't even tell unless you look close. So that's the whole thing, right? Like, see, you can't even tell there is a cat unless you really look close. So I figured it's pretty. So as many people would like that. So this is, again, it's there in palazzo pants, in a top with like smogged around the neck line over here. So it's kind of loose fit and also has smocking along the sleeves. This one is short sleeves, very comfortable. Again, this is all 100% organic cotton, knitted fabric. For those of you who don't know, we make everything with knitted fabric, like the same fabric as your t-shirt. This one has like a sort of like a scoop neck, but it does have slight V shape here. And then it has a seam at the waist, and of course, really deep pockets like all our dresses. So this one is a twirl dress. If you are not a dress person, there are tops, and that top looks really nice if worn with jeans or with if you're all into coordinated sets, which seems to be quite a trend these days. You could coordinate it and wear it with the palazzo pants to go with it. So this one is one of the first new dress designs that we launched this year. And then, of course, as you know, none of our dresses have tags that are itchy, uncomfortable in any way at all. So we only have printed. This one doesn't have any print on it because this is a sample, but usually all our dresses just have a print over here. And we don't have anything else that, like no buttons, no zippers. You can just pull it over your head, and that's like the beauty of all our dresses. So this is the first one that we got. And then, of course, the pie print. Now, the story behind this is that, as many of you already probably know, that I used to be a buyer at ThinkGeek way before I started Swaha. And every year for Pi Day, it's Think Geek, right? So obviously all of us very, very geeky people over there, way more geeky than you would probably imagine. And everyone loved celebrating Pi Day. And so for Pi Day, we would all have a pie making competition. And I, of course, had never made a pie before, and I competed. And that kind of gave me the idea of, hey, how about making pie in the shape, like a pie with a pie cut out in the shape of whatever the type of pie it was, like the type of PIE pie. And so this one, see, if you see this, it has blueberry pie, lemon meringue pie, cherry pie, chocolate pie, so many others over here. So do you see the details over there? So you can see pecan pie. That's the pecan on top of the pie there. So every year when we make a pie dress, I try to change up the background color just to offer a variety, because if somebody is buying only pie dresses from us, I don't want all your dresses to be of the same color. And so that's why I try to add different colors, backgrounds to make them unique. And so this time it is a navy blue background. This one is little longer. If you notice, compare the sleeve length to the dress, the Celtic Cat dress. This one is a little longer because this, we call them our new elbow length sleeve. So they are slightly longer than short sleeve, but still above your elbow. A lot of people like this length. So we have started experimenting a little bit, and once in a while we do these lengths. And this one is actually a completely a round neck. If you can see, there's just a very thin like piping over here, so there are still no fasteners on this one either. And then this has a waist seam, and then it's a full twirl dress. You see that? So that is our pie dress. Now the pie dress, if again you are not into dresses, we do have a t-shirt with it's a blue t-shirt with just the different types of pies printed across it. We also have it in a kid's dress, and we also have this one in a top, and also in a dress without a waist seam actually. So if you like either one of those, and we have kids t-shirt and adults t-shirt. So lots of options so that the whole family can match for Pi Day. Just so you know, right now we are having a sale, which is, the code is FEB, Feb 10, to get 10% off. And we are also giving away 2 gift cards during this live. You can see in the first pinned comment, you will see a comment that says enter to win. So you can win it. And we're just going to wait for another 24 hours after this live to pick a winner. So if you are not really watching this live and you come across it a little later, you can still enter and still have a chance to win. We had some of our customers say that they couldn't join today because of some event that they had or some other reason. And so we have kept this live, the enter to win open for another 24 hours after this live. So just so that you all know. And then if you all remember, we had launched this last year. After Jane Goodall passed away, we had launched this design because we wanted to continue figuring out a way to contribute to her organization. So that, that's why we created this design. So part of the proceeds from the sales of this design will go to the Jane Goodall Foundation. And this one, if you look closely, it's a very, very beautiful green. Again, it's a twirl dress. This was open for pre-order, but we still have some inventory right now. So if you still want to buy it, you're able to buy it. If you look at the design closely, there are chimpanzees, the notebook that Jane Goodall used to always carry with her, and then a pen and binoculars that she would always have, and then just some trees and leaves. But this design is dedicated to Jane Goodall, and it's a beautiful print and a beautiful color, and it's so subtle. For those of you who don't like to wear something that's very bright in your face, it's such a subtle design that you are actually going to really enjoy wearing. It's really pretty. Look at that. And then of course, you know, this one is, again, it's short sleeves, not the elbow length. This is short sleeves. This is a little more higher neck, but again, it's big enough that you can just pull it over your head. It's the same 100% organic cotton fabric, waist seam, full twirl, and then the same kind of deep pockets. So as you can see, that's like a norm for all our dresses. All of our dresses are 100% organic cotton and made with knitted material. You can put them in the washer dryer and they're ready to use. So that is and this one is only available as a dress for now. I mean, if we often wait to see how popular a print is. Sometimes we just know because we know people just love that kind of style. So sometimes we just bring it in multiple, like the pie day, we know people love that. So we always bring it in so many different styles. But sometimes, we are surprised, which is great. It's a good surprise. So sometimes we don't know if it's going to be a big hit. So we just bring it in one style and then we get so many requests that we then start adding more styles to it. The one more print that we launched was this one. We call it it's our theater print. This one, if you look, we had been getting a requests for having a theater print. We call this our lights, camera, and fashion print. We had been getting requests from theater folks for the longest time. And, we said, okay, we really need to bring this in now. So we designed this last year and it's available as a maxi skirt and a twirl dress. So the sample I have here right now is a maxi skirt. So maxi skirt has this flat elastic on top, but it is quite stretchy, right? And then it's just a straight maxi length. So if you are tall, this is great for you because, it'll probably be calf length for you. But look at the design up close, right? It has, sort of like a playbill sort of thing, and then it has a director's camera, a reel, a clapboard, everything that is like theater related. You can see the film strip over here, the theater masks, just all the small little things that go, and director's chair, all the things that go with movie making. So, and it's a really beautiful color. It's like a deep, deep maroon, and the print is all black and white on it, with a little bit of yellow peeking out from there, which you all know what that is. So this one is, again, it's available as a skirt, long midi skirt, and is also available as a dress. So, and it is a really pretty color. So if, this one is your kind of color, and if you're a theater person or just like to go to watch movies, it's a perfect dress to wear to go watch movies. Now, let me start with the winner. Last year, we had done a poll on our social media page asking people to tell us which one of the older designs they would like to see come back. And this went on, I would say, probably for like a month or two, and we posted so many designs and people had to vote whether they wanted it or not, and things like that. And so the winner of that poll was the pointillism print, and this is that print. So it's it's an art themed dress, and this was the print that was voted, had the maximum number of requests to bring it back. So this one, so you can see it. It's a twirl dress, but it has a black top on it, because this thing on the whole dress would make it like little too colorful, and a lot of people prefer the subtlety of dresses. And with this, you actually have an option. And I always feel like if you are into art, then you always have an option of adding your own art element over here. Like maybe, spray some of these colors onto this. Imagine how cool that dress would end up being, right? So I think that this gives you a chance to show your creativity. In fact, I actually just bought, I'm going to show you a little later, but I just bought these fabric paint pens. They're like, come in multiple colors, and how amazing would that be if you could just paint with those, and they're fabric paint, so they're not going to wash off when you put them in the washer. So, and I'll show you what I got that for in a bit. And anybody who's into art, or if you're a school teacher, you're going to be super excited to hear about this one. So this one is a pointillism dress. It's a art form. If you are not an artist or don't know about pointillism, look it up. It's an art form that is used by a lot of different artists, and it really creates beautiful, beautiful designs. And so this, based on popular demand, we brought this one back. Now, I think the last time we had this was only in a skirt, and a lot of people asked us to bring it on a dress. And so that's why we decided to bring it on a dress this time, because I figured that if you really liked this design the last time and you had asked for it to come back, which means you missed the skirt last time, so you probably didn't want a skirt, and so I decided to bring it on a dress. And so there it is, a pointillism dress, short sleeves, round neck, and all the other amazing features like organic cotton, deep pockets, no fasteners, and all of that. So look at how beautiful this is, right? All right. Now, so do you know that if you had to guess which was one of our most popular, and I think that was one of those prints that we probably got in maximum number of styles. Can you guess what that print was? I'll give you a chance to guess. Anyone? All right. So that dress was our cherry blossom print. Now, I always used to think that cherry blossoms was a very DC thing, because, you know, in DC, we have huge celebrations. We have a cherry blossom parade, and we have cherry blossoms grow in really, really large numbers in DC. They're almost like a weed here. You know, it's like you'll find them everywhere. But then we started getting a lot of requests for cherry blossom, and so we decided that, hey, we should make a dress. And so last year was the first time we made cherry blossom print dress, and it was so popular. We brought it in so many different styles. People absolutely loved it. So we said, okay, looks like people want more of cherry blossoms. So this year we decided to bring it again, but we changed it up. So the last year, the cherry blossom, it was called the Sakura starling, because it also had the starling birds, because usually as soon as you're getting towards spring, you'll see a lot of starlings around, the European starlings. So this year we've decided to bring it in a different color, and it is, I wouldn't call it pink. I would say that it's sort of like reddish pink, but look at that. And this time, instead of the starlings, we have butterflies, because yes, where there are flowers, there's spring, you always associate them with butterflies. And so this is the cherry blossom print. This is the twirl dress. We already have it available in our leggings that I spoke about in the beginning of the live. We're going to have this obviously in a kids style. We're going to have it in, multiple different styles. So let me tell you exactly what all we're going to have. So we're going to have this short sleeve dress. We are going to have this in the petite dress. So if you are petite sized and have been waiting for a new print to show up in petite length, then you're going to be really happy. So we are going to get the cherry blossom in the petite short sleeve dress. We're going to have an Ida top with this print, and we are also going to have an A-line dress with waist seam. So if you are not a big fan of twirl dresses, then you could go for the A-line dress. Now, we always have all kinds of comments about, oh, why are you launching everything in twirl dress? Or every time we launch twirl dress, we always have people saying that, you need to bring it in A-line. So twirl dresses are our best-selling dresses. People just love them because they are comfortable, they move so well when you walk, and then of course you can twirl in them. But when we do bring prints that we know have been popular in the past, like this one, Then we try to bring them in twirl and in not the flared versions, which could be with waist seam, without waist seam, or different styles, or even a top. Yeah, so like Nikki, who's handling my comments here, says that butterflies in sakura symbolize hope and change. So that is, we all live on hope, right? So this is just perfect for that. So I am hoping that you're going to absolutely love this one, and look at those details on the flower over there. Look at how beautiful this is. And then if you actually pay attention, there is also a shadow in this print. Like, do you see this? Like, there is a shadow of the flower behind the print over here. So it adds so much of depth. Hi. My daughter is on the live and she says hi, and I'm going to have to say hi to her, otherwise she's going to keep typing. Yeah, so this one is amazing. You are going to absolutely love it. Look at how pretty this is. And so right now, because we're going to only have it, we're going to have it in 4 different styles. But if you want to see more, you want to see this in something else completely, please let us know so we can work on bringing it. Because I mean, even today, I would say the Sakura Starling from last year is among our bestsellers. So it is, right? Skater dress. So if you like skater dresses, then you might want to try the petite one, because petite is very close to skater. But yeah, it's not sleeveless. But you know what? We like last year, I think we started with just twirl dress for the Sakura Starling print. And then after that, I think we literally bought it in some 4 other styles. So depending on how popular this one is, we might just bring more styles. So yeah, please keep an eye out. So this one, again, cherry blossoms dress. And then the other thing that we often have been, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, it's really pretty. I don't think the color does just, the way it looks on the screen here, it just doesn't do justice to how pretty it really is in person. So, and now, many years we have tried to launch something with for a neurodiversity awareness month, or for people who are just so many requests for something like this, so that we can actually give back to an organization. And you know that a lot of times we try to connect with a cause so that we can give back. So Neurodiversity Month, Awareness Month, is something that we have always tried to create new designs for, and have always tried to give back to an organization that brings about the awareness. So to tell people to recognize neurodiversity and help with, so we try to help with it in whatever way we can. So this year we've decided that, because we decided to do something, bring about a new design. This is our new design that we are going to be bringing. So it's this beautiful, beautiful green, and you can see that's the infinity symbol. And the infinity symbol has a brain on the inside. And the infinity symbol is made with rainbow colors, if you can see that clearly here. So look at how pretty this is. I mean, this is, again, it's a twirl dress, but this color and then also the print. And the thing is that, again, we had to make this print larger to be able to keep the definition of the brain design inside. If we made it any smaller, then the brain was getting like all messed up. And so we did this one. Oh, you work at a children's art studio in Northern. Oh, you're going to love the pointillism dress then, and you can let the kids throw paint at you and it's not going to mess up your dress. So I hope you can join us for our event in April. If you have signed up for the Swaha newsletter, you should have received an announcement about it. But here, this is, so our we call it the Infinite Love dress because it's infinity symbol, and it's love for this for Neurodiversity Awareness Month. So that's what we are launching this one for, and I hope that you love this. Look at how pretty this color is, and look at the design. Again, this is going to be plain on the top over here. A lot of times people like to wear their infinity of neurodiversity awareness pins and things like that. And I feel like it's amazing when you can wear that on a black, top. So it stands out more, because if you wore a pin on something that already has such busy print. And then, I think there was one more reason. We were told that a lot of times teachers who are teaching kids that are on the spectrum, they prefer to have plain tops also, because it bothers, sometimes it just takes away from, it's distracting in some way. And so all these different things that we were told, this one is a twirl dress, yes. So if you love twirl dresses, you're going to love this. So we have taken into account a lot of information that we collected over the years from everyone who has asked us to create a design for the Neurodiversity Awareness Month. And based on that, we have created this design. So Angela, yes, it is a twirl dress. And I think you're going to love this one. So there are also a whole bunch of other new dresses that we have launched that you can probably easily find them online, and then we'll also have them pinned over here. But there is a retro. If you are an art teacher, you're going to absolutely love our retro swirls dress. It basically is this like really pretty, what do you call them? I'm forgetting the name. This shoulder, so it's not really sleeveless, but there's a little bit of a flap that covers part of your arm, and it is really a pretty dress. We call it the Retro Swirls Frill dress. You should take a look at it. It looks like paint strokes, and it is really pretty. And then the other one that we also have is our Flora Fiesta. Now, the Flora Fiesta dress is got the same adjustable shoulder straps, which are like, I don't know if you've seen our old wildflower dress that we had, which had these spaghetti straps. So the Flora Fiesta is this print. Do you see how? So if you on our website, I feel like it almost looks lighter than it really is. But sometimes it's very difficult to have the colors show up the right way. So this one is the same fabric as our Flora Fiesta print. It's basically, again, these are all like arrival of spring. We really hope the spring arrives very quickly, because it's been freezing in DC and we are very, very ready for spring. So this one actually is not the same style as the what's already on the website. We do have the same print coming in twirl style. So this is just a sample of that, but I just wanted to show you the print so you can see what that looks like. So this is our Flora Fiesta sleeveless frill dress that we already have on our website. The other two new dresses that we have already launched on our website that you should take a look at is the Butterfly Meadows. That one is available in a kid's dress, as a top which has a tie, not in the tie neck top. And then also there is a dress, and it's beautiful green, and then butterflies, and it's really pretty. And one of our best sellers already of this year, of a design that we literally just launched, is the North American birds print. Okay, so it's available in a long sleeve top, and it's also available in a sleeveless dress. it's on white. So a lot of times our white products are, there are a lot of people who are like, oh, I cannot wear white because it gets messy and all of that. But this one has been so popular, and so much so that we are actually also going to be bringing it in a twirl dress real soon. But if you like the style that we already have on the website, you better get it soon. The new prints are going to be on the website by next week. Hopefully, we were hoping this week, but we're still waiting for the shipment to arrive. It's already in the US, it just hasn't arrived to our warehouse. So we are ready to launch it. We're just waiting for the products to reach our warehouse. And I think it's going to happen next week. So please look out. And if these are all the prints that we're expecting are going to be super, super popular. So if it's something that you really like, you need to hurry. Okay. And then this one is our Happy Bunny print. Now, we have done Easter themed prints before. We don't do it every year, but once in a while when we find we find a designer who has a style that we really like, we do try to bring in. This says spring like nothing else. It's got beautiful flowers. It's got bunny rabbits in different colors, and it is just an absolutely vibrant print. So if this is your style, then you're going to love this. If this color, you like to wear bright, vibrant colors, you're absolutely going to love this. And now this one is available for kids and adults in the same style. So you could, it's a great, niece, aunt, mom, grandmother, granddaughter, or any of those matching. This is going to be really cool. It's not letting you click on the item. I'll have to have Nikki take a look at it. I don't know why but have you tried clicking on the pinned item right here on the live? Is that what you're saying you're trying? So while we figure out what's going on, why you're not able to click on it, I just wanted to again remind you that there is a pinned comment on this live which allows you to enter to win 2 gift cards that we are giving away. Also, if you want to buy something right now, use the code FEB10 to get 10% discount on everything. So, please make use of it if you really want to buy something. So yes, so this is something this is my style. I love bright, vibrant colors. Especially when it is dull and snowy or cold outside, I like to wear bright colors because I feel like bright colors make me feel happy. But if you feel like this might be too much of color for you, you can always tone it down by just putting on a black sweater over it or a white sweater over it. And it immediately covers up half, top of the dress, and you still have your bright, beautiful bunnies and flowers, but you don't feel overwhelmed by the colors. But it is so pretty. Now, these 4 dresses are the ones that we are launching very soon. Those are what are going to be in our new collection. Another one that is an old design. Again, it was a winner of our design. Which one should we... it's the enter to win form. You're not able to click on it. You have to look at the comment. Are you looking at the comment, the pinned comment, and you're not able to click on that? We'll get back to you on that. And then we do have one more of our old designs that was also among the top winners, top couple of winners of the Bring Back an Old Design print, was our granny squares. So if you are into crochet, you like to do crochet, you're going to love this. They're basically granny squares palazzo pants. Palazzo pants have become so popular for us in the last 1 year that we have been trying to bring more and more prints in them because they're just so comfortable. You can wear them to go out, you can just wear them to lounge at home. and they're so pretty, and they're and you can wear a plain top to match with that. So we are bringing our granny squares palazzo pants, and you're going to love it. It's really pretty. So these are all the prints that are coming in the next month. But I just wanted to show you a little something because you have joined this live. I had to give you something extra, right? So this is another one of our really, I don't know if you remember, I think was it last year or the year before, we had a dress with rainbow colored fruits and vegetables, which was really loved by all those working in the food industry, right? Like, or if you're a nutritionist or a dietitian, or, even like a doctor, to tell the kids to eat rainbow colored fruits and vegetables. And it sold out. And after that, we had so many people ask us that, hey, why haven't you made another one with fruits and vegetables? So we decided that it's time to do it. And so we brought a different style of it. Look at that. Like, that is so cool. It's got all tropical fruits and flowers on it. I mean, this is going to be so amazing for any vacation that you take or just to brighten up your day. So this is not coming next week, but it is going to be coming real soon. Brown and tan with books. Oh, dragons, yes. I might have to bring that back. We have received many requests for it. I think it was called, I know which one you're talking about. It had like magical feel, right? I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yes, I'll look to see if I can bring that one back. Any requests on what style you would like to see it in? Please let me know. Maybe it'll happen. So this one again is going to be, I think this is coming a month later, but I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of something else. Okay, so the link for Enter to Win is working now. If you haven't entered yet, please do. Enter to win 2 gift cards, and it might be your lucky day. So this one again is our tropical fruits design, and it also has tropical flowers, and so just like a whole tropical feel to it. So you can see that pineapples, kiwi fruit, and all these things. So this is a really bright and vibrant one. And now, I don't know how many of you remember, but a couple of years ago for back to school, we had launched a dress that was like notebook pages. So it was like notebook pages because a lot of teachers had written to us saying that, or people even who worked in healthcare or whatever, they said that they love for people to write them notes, and they love to have like, in last day of school, they have the students write notes for them with their names and everything. And I thought that was such a cool idea. And then last year we got a request for making a plain white dress. Just a plain white dress. And you know what? We made it happen. I was wondering, like, why would you want a plain white dress? But you know what some of the people do? Especially if they work with group of people, right? It could be, let's say, a librarian. Every kid who comes in, let's say the librarian says, write me the name of your favorite book on it. And imagine having markers and then having people write their favorite books names, or handprints of all the kids in your class, or if you are an artist, just imagine having a white dress that you can draw your own art on. And when we thought that, oh my God, this is like a blank canvas, and imagine being able to just wear this and create your own. You can do tie-dye with this. There's just endless possibilities. So you see this fabric markers that I bought, I just told you about. That's what I'm going to do. I have been researching ideas for what I want to make on my dress. And I think I might just give it to someone who might appreciate wearing it. You can just have a paint throwing party and have people just splash paint on this. Stephanie, there is a link, pinned comment under this live that you can click on, and you should be able to enter your name to enter the giveaway. Please comment if you have any problem entering your name on there. It should be easy. I think there was a technical glitch at some point, but I think it's been fixed now. So please try, and you should be able to do that. It'll be the pinned comment under this live. So, what do you all think about this dress, the plain white dress? Isn't that amazing to be able to do? I mean, growing up, I loved doing embroidery, and I would always try to find plain white tops and stuff, and I would embroider with beads and stones and just thread and just endless possibilities. Yes, Sarah, perfect for Diwali. What would you do for Diwali? Like paint on it? Actually the best it would be for, but I don't think it's going to be on in time, would be the Festival of Color, which is next month, where you could actually wear white and go, and people will throw colors at you and you'll automatically have a tie-dye dress. The twirl style is your favorite? Yes, I agree with you, because the twirl style is actually the most comfortable, flowy, most forgiving of all the dresses. But there are people who say that because they work outdoors, and they say that, because that dress can fly easily, and so you don't want to have that kind of issues, and so that's why some people don't like the twirl dresses. So I totally get it. I mean, I always say that just wear it with leggings or wear it with shorts. We have really cool plain cotton leggings and plain cotton shorts that can be worn over these dresses, under these dresses, so you'll feel comfortable. Isn't that amazing idea? Well, you're an art teacher, so I guess you love it. So yeah, I have those are all the things that I have. Many of our designs, and actually, before I forget, I did want to show you this one. So this one is our botanical bloom. This one is, you can see this. This is the same print as our hoodie, and people absolutely loved this print, and so we decided to bring it on a dress. And so this is going to be coming sometime before the I think it'll either coming in April or May. Autograph day, end of school year. Yeah, it's a perfect, imagine the students getting excited about the teacher wearing a dress that they helped with the tie-dye project, right? I mean, how amazing is that for student involvement? The retro solar system with Pluto. Yes, I know which one you're talking about, with just a single print of the solar system, right? Yeah, Krista, I think that was so long ago. So thank you if you've been our customer for that long. Yeah, it's a dress that I always remember I get a request for. But the thing is, there are so many people who get upset with us if we include Pluto. Yes, I remember, Deborah. I remember you pointing out, saying that, I spy the botanical bloom dress. I mean, this by far, this background color is just so pretty that I've already have plans of using this color as a background for some other designs. So just so you all know, we have so many new things launching this year. We have decided to do so much experimenting with new styles and new product categories that I cannot wait to show you all of that. Stephanie, which Mondrian dress are you talking about? The one that we launched last year or the very first one? Because we have had, I think, two different ones. The one we've had with the dinosaur and the one we have had without the Mondrian dress. So we're going to be launching swim clothes soon. So when I say swim clothes, we did try to bring a regular swimsuit, but We were not able to get the sizing right, and then it was going to be too late for the spring summer season. So for now, this year, we are actually bringing just rash guards and a skirt for adults, which, a lot of people could, you could just buy a plain swim top and wear our skirt with it, because it's super, super comfortable and it's very pretty prints. And then we have, of course, rash guard for kids too. So we have kids rash guard with shorts, because I remember looking for those so often to try and find matching when my kids were little. I wanted to wear rash guards and matching shorts. It would be really difficult for me. And in fact, there was just one other company that used to sell it, and it would sell out within few days of them launching. So I figured there is, enough demand for it. And so I've decided to bring rash guard and shorts for kids and rash guard and skirts for adults. And I think there are 5 different prints, and they're all beautiful prints. I think you're going to love them. So that's one thing. And then we are also launching a resort collection. Well, you can call it holiday collection, but they are like these beautiful, bright, flowy printed dresses. I cannot wait to show those to you. They are really, really nice. We've just started working on them. So hopefully they'll be there before, the summer vacations begin. I cannot wait to show those to you. Maybe when I do the next live, I'll have samples that I can share with you. And then we are working on jeans. I know we said we were working on it last year, but we got at least 5 different samples of jeans last year, and none of them fit. And we definitely didn't want to launch something that was not good quality and a good fit. The other thing, we are also bringing our baby products. I know we used to have baby products long time ago, but we just stopped, and we just decided that we were going to bring them again. So they are going to be like the cute ABC collections. I don't know if you all remember A for atom, B for beaker. So imagine somebody who's a science teacher or somebody who's a scientist or into science in some way, they have a baby. Wouldn't that be so cute to give them the ABC of science onesie set for the baby? And of course, they're gender neutral, so it doesn't matter if they have a girl or a boy. They can both wear science. So we're doing the same thing for science, math, art, engineering, and everything. And they are the cutest designs. I cannot wait to show those to you. And then we are also doing a lot more collaborations. We are doing collaboration with the Salt Lake Institute to save the brine shrimp. So we are creating a dress with the brine shrimp print on it, so that we can donate money to help them, to help fund some of the initiatives that are happening to save the brine shrimp at the Salt Lake. And we are looking at more collaborations like that, so that our designs are meaningful. When people wear our designs, they feel like they're wearing a cause, and they can actually tell people what the print is and what the design is and what the purpose of the dress is. So we are looking at more collaborations. Yes, you should get the onesies and then make sure that the grandbaby, it'll be so attractive that you will want, your kids will want to have a child. So, so yes, we are doing a lot of these kind of collaborations, because I feel like it's amazing to be able to be associated with a cause. And when people from one of our customers who works in the Salt Lake Institute reached out to us and said, hey, would you like to make a design? I'm like, I'm all for it, right? So in the first month, we launched the Wild Bonds dress for Jane Goodall Foundation. Now, in February, we are launching the Neurodiversity Awareness dress, which would be, to give back for neurodiversity awareness. And then the month after that, we are going to again launch our Pride collection, and we always donate to the Trevor Foundation. So every month, our hope is to launch a design that has meaning, that people can feel good about wearing. And, I mean, other than that, we are going to keep up with our sustainability, agenda, keep doing all the things. We keep selling you those pieces of swatches that you like a lot, which because it helps us not have to throw out all of that fabric into trash. It can be used by all of you to, make for quilting projects or to make scrunchies or just anything. We are still continuing to work on that. And yeah, we are working on a lot of other projects, but I think I should wait to talk about those because, sometimes things get delayed, sometimes things are not happening on time. But just to remind all of you, there is a link that is pinned at the bottom of this chat, which says enter to win. So please enter to win a Swaha gift card so you can shop for some of the other new cool stuff that's coming in. And also there is a code FEB10 for 10% discount on everything on the website. So please use that if you plan to shop in the next few days. Fabric scraps, yes. If you go to our website, there is you just look for swatches, SWATCHES swatches, and basically when our, so imagine a dress, right? Like when it is cut, it is narrow at the top, and then especially the ones without the waist seam, right? Like when it is cut, it's cut, and then the part that is below the sleeves, a big chunk of that, it has to be thrown out because it's not wide enough to be able to cut sleeves from it, and it cannot be used for anything else. So a lot of times we do end up asking them to make scrunchies for us. We also have tote bags which we have made using scraps of fabric that we actually sell on our website. But a lot of times we tell our factory, just try, if it is big enough, try to cut squares and just send them to us. So we pay for them to be shipped to us. And then we just sell them as swatches on the website. And a lot of people like to buy that because they can use them for quilting projects. Or some people, I've seen people even making small little purses or bags or whatever, right? So when I was actually in the factory and I saw how much of the fabric was getting thrown away, I was like, no, this cannot happen. We have to do something about it. And that's when I started trying to come up with ideas of how to use the scrap fabric. And then, we also made coasters with fabric scraps. We actually have that on our website too, if you look. So yeah, a lot of, in spite of that, there is still more fabric getting wasted, and we are looking at how to use it so that we have less and less show up in landfill. So thank you so much for all of you for joining me. And if you have any more questions, you think of something else, just post it over here. I'll try and come back later to see if there were any questions that I did not answer, and I'll try to answer them. And please enter to win a gift card. I'd love for you to be able to shop using the gift card. And we are going to have another live just in a few more weeks. So if you loved, just listening to me talk and showing all the new stuff, please come back. And juggling bean bags. That sounds like a great idea. We should see if we can do that. Bandanas. Yeah, we do that already. So, but if you have more ideas, please continue typing. The live stays on the website for quite a long time. I'll come back and read all the comments again. So if I miss something, I will make sure that I get it. All right. Thank you all so much for joining. And this was a wonderful experience for me to talk to all of you live. Thank you again. Bye.